book you read. Describe a book you read that you found useful. You should say what the book is, what it is about, why you read it, how you felt about it. If you want the full script of this IELTS speaking cue card along with its Band 9 sample answer, simply type full text in the comments below. I'd like to share with you one of the most inspiring and thought-provoking books I've ever read, The Alchemist, a novel that truly left a mark on my heart and mind. You might have come across it already, but if not, do yourself a favor and give it a chance. Especially if you're someone searching for meaning or direction in life, it's the kind of book that feels like a quiet companion whispering encouragement along the way. I actually discovered it by total accident. A few months ago, while browsing through a small local bookstore on a rainy afternoon, I stumbled upon it out of the blue. I'd heard of Paulo Coelho's novel before, of course, it's pretty famous. But to be honest, despite its reputation, I'd always assumed it might be too philosophical, or overhyped for my taste. You know, philosophical fiction usually isn't my cup of tea. However, something about the simplicity of the cover, and the way the first few lines were written really drew me in. It felt almost like the book had chosen me rather than the other way around. So, I decided to give it a try, and once I started, I couldn't stop. The story follows a young shepherd named Santiago, who dreams of finding treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. But as you read, it becomes clear that the real treasure isn't something material at all. The novel gently teaches that the greatest riches lie in the journey itself, through following dreams, growing, and learning from every twist and turn along the way. Each character Santiago meets, each obstacle he faces, feels like a small lesson about life, love, and courage. I read it during a stressful time in my life, when I was feeling uncertain about the future. I remember finishing it late at night, closing the book slowly, and just sitting there in the quiet. I felt a mix of emotions, but above all, I felt reconnected to myself. It reminded me that it's okay not to have all the answers right away. What matters is to keep moving forward and to go with the flow, even if the path looks unclear. You know, what makes The Alchemist so powerful is its simplicity. It doesn't try to impress with complex language or heavy theories. Instead, it uses parables, symbols, and a kind of gentle wisdom that feels timeless. The ideas of pursuing your personal legend, trusting the universe, and finding meaning in even the smallest experiences, these are things that stay with you long after you've turned the last page. And maybe that's why so many people return to it again and again, because it speaks to something universal in all of us, a reminder that the journey toward our dreams is just as important as the dreams themselves. In short, The Alchemist didn't just entertain me, it gave me new hope and helped me see my life in a better way. For that reason, I believe this book is a friend to anyone trying to find their own path. It's the kind of book you want to keep on your shelf, not just to reread, but to return to whenever you need a little guidance. Phrases and idiomatic expressions. Inspiring and thought-provoking. Something that stimulates ideas and encourages deep reflection. Left a mark on my heart and mind. Idiom. Had a lasting emotional and intellectual impact. Come across. To find or encounter by chance. Do yourself a favor and give it a chance. Idiom. Strongly recommending someone to try something beneficial. Searching for meaning or direction in life. Phrase. Looking for purpose or clarity about one's path. Quiet companion whispering encouragement, metaphor. So, mething that gently supports and motivates you. Discovered it by total accident, idiom. Found something unexpectedly. Stumbled upon it out of the blue, idiom. Encountered it suddenly and unexpectedly. Not my cup of tea, idiom. Not something I usually like or prefer. The book had chosen me rather than the other way around. Metaphor, idiomatic. Felt destined or meant to happen, not just random choice. Once I started, I couldn't stop. Phrase. So engaging it was impossible to put down. The real treasure isn't something material at all. Metaphor. True value lies in non-material things like experiences and growth. Through every twist and turn, idiom. Through all the unpredictable changes and challenges, felt reconnected to myself. Phrase. Regained inner peace or self-understanding. It's okay not to have all the answers. Phrase. Reassurance that uncertainty is natural. Keep moving forward. Idiom. Continue progressing despite challenges. Go with the flow. Idiom. Accept situations as they come without resistance. Timeless wisdom. Phrase. Advice or truth that remains relevant across all ages. Long after you've turned the last page. Idiom. Something that stays with you even after finishing. A reminder that the journey is just as important as the dreams themselves. Metaphor. Process and experiences are as valuable as the goal. Gave me new hope. Phrase. Restored optimism and positivity. Find their own path. Idiom. Discover one's personal direction or purpose in life. The kind of book you want to keep on your shelf. Phrase. Something worth keeping permanently because of its value. Return to whenever you need a little guidance. Idiom. Go back to something for comfort, wisdom, or advice.